Hi, flosstube. This is Donna Wilson in New Zealand, or Wistful. Welcome to my channel. This is about cross stitch or whatever I do. I'll just give you a bit of an update about what I've been up to. I'll start right into it, and we'll just see how it goes. Hopefully it won't be too long, but who knows. I've got everything there. I've called this number 33. This will be 33 that I've done. Anyway, I'll start with I've gotten back into quilting a bit, so I'll just show you a bit of what I've been up to. I'm working on this Christmas one that I started ages ago, and that was in 2007, so it's one of those long projects. I'll just show you where I am at the moment. I have to stand up to do this because it's a big one. You start with the angels, then you go to the heart, and then there's some funny man in a sleigh. And then we go to trees, and now I can't see what I'm showing you. And then we go to holly. And then I go down to Christmas presents. So it's a big project. Next time I'll probably show it on the bed. Not that it'll be finished, but I've been working on, in the last couple weeks, stockings to hang by the chimney, because I finished the presents. So we're getting there slowly, and right now I'm embroidering a mouse, and then I'll have to do the wreath, and then I'll have to sew the dang things on. Anyway, that's that project. So that's all the quilting. Some of the other quilts have gone further to the back, but I'm having fun with that. So I set myself a half an hour a day, and hopefully I do it. So I'll show you a bit of what I've been up to, and then hopefully, oh, that was from Patchwork and Quilting Christmas thing, ages old. This is what you do when you're retiring. You've been an avid needle person. Anyway, I've been doing quite a lot modern folk embroidery. This is a family patchwork sampler, and I like these. These are fun. So I've done quite a bit on this. Let me see, make sure I get the right one. And I've done this month's, and it's near the end of the month. So this is all monochromatic, so you just load up your needles and go. So that is pretty, but it's quite large. So I've got a bit more to go on that. So I'm just tossing everything to the side and then sorting it out later. Then, because I like that one so much, I decided to do the Hope sampler. Now, New Zealand's just completed 5 weeks of lockdown at level 4, which means you stay in. Everybody stayed in. And now they're letting some loose, which means you go into the shop and you click and collect and that sort of thing, and it's very, very structured. A lot of places like restaurants and bars won't be open for at least 2 more weeks. Who knows, a bit longer if people screw it up. And a lot of stuff isn't open. Just these essentials, and we're slowly clawing back. Some takeaways with very strict limits. Anyway, enough on that. So with all the chaos of COVID, I decided to start a sampler, of course, being a needlework. And I like that because I thought the Hope was quite good. And New Zealand keeps talking about the bubble. So I figured this was a family bubble. And so I completed that, and I just started that one this month. And modern folk embroidery. And lovely. Enjoy it. And that's another one that you just load up the needles and go. So that's fun. Okay, you can tell I get excited by some things. And then I've been doing a little bit of Isabel Uffendell, Hands Across the Seas. That beautiful sampler. And I'm still doing Magical Stitches needle of School of Magical Stitches in Literature. So it's really fun, and that's pretty. But I've got so many other projects. Now this year I decided I wasn't going, because I was going overseas for 3.5 months. Well, that was screwed. So that's canceled. So I wasn't going to do Maynia because I've only got 139 projects, whips at the moment. So I decided I didn't need to do any more. Well, that went out the window because I've discovered some fun ones. Now, any of you ever get a unicorn charts? Unicorn charts, you know, the ones that you've been looking for ages and ages and ages and ages, and they were just so hard to find. Well, let me see if I can find it. I had it out. I'll just have to show you some of it. This is Historical Countries Mystery Sampler. Okay. Now this was put out by the gift. This is not all of it. This is only one section of it. It's huge. Because I don't do small ones. I do big ones. Okay, it's part of the fun. Anyway, got to wait for the fabric to come. I've got the floss, and I was going to do it on a frame. Don't know if I can be bothered. I like the portableness of little hoops. And it is beautiful. So that's coming, and that's one that I'll probably do. I've made a list of possible Maynia starts, and I've got about 70 projects I can choose from that are already kitted up. So, including, I'll just show you, I'll just rabbit through a couple of them. This is one that was put out by Sassafras Samplers, Sassy Jacks, and it's called Elizabeth Cooper, or Jesus Wept. So I've got the stuff for that, and that's quite pretty. So that might be a start. So I've got all the stuff for that. Sorry about the rattle, but you're going to get part of the rattle. Another one that I thought that will be a start, and it's a hard one, Learning for Stitches. I've got 1 and 2, so I'll start 1, which I'll show you, but this is 2. Look at that beauty. So it is so pretty, and it has everything, all sorts of funny things to work on, which I love. So I've got the fabric already and all the goodies for that. So that's going to be one of the starts. Then I've also got some that you buy while you're traveling. This one, and that's Cumberland. One of those nice little samplers, and it's got all the guts in it. And Hawaiian Memories. Because when you're traveling, you might as well stop at a cross-stitch store. Now, to keep yourself going in the morning, I love the heartstring sampler. You know, that twist has a really way with words and stuff. First you drink the coffee. First I drink the coffee, then I do the things. So that's going to be a start. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Okay, now, I've also, with Jeanette Douglas, she had Learning Stitches, 1 and 2. You saw 2, which is beautiful. Here's the beginning one. So I couldn't just do 1, so I had to do 2. Now, in addition to that, I'm listening to, let's see, Kimberly Young on Yonder Ways, and she is doing a band sampler. Now, my band, due to the fact that New Zealand wouldn't accept overseas things for a while, that's coming. So when it gets here, I'll start that too. So that'll be 2 of them, and that should really get me into the groove again. Because I like doing different things, not just plain crosses, just to keep me out of trouble. Then I just decided this was a beauty. Hannah Longstreet, okay? And this is Queenstown Sampler. And I'll be doing that on 32 count antique white Lugano. So I'm waiting for the other floss, which is coming in the mail. It's going to be fun putting all this junk together. The Blue Flower. Okay, Hannah, Huckleberry Farm. Beautiful chart. Absolutely stunning. This I'm doing on 40 count. Now, I couldn't, ooh, some of the bits are falling out. What's it called, Shale, from Picture This Plus, had a huge long waiting list. So I went through and picked out the best color that I could. Well, I ordered some anthracite, Newcastle 40 count linen, and it came almost gray. And so I wanted purple, so I bleached it, and then I got creative. And watch out when Donna gets creative. I took some blueberries and squished them, and some beets, dumped my husband's beets that he likes on it, and let them soak for a bit. And so it's sort of given it a bit of a purple tinge. And so I'll pick out, I've got most of the berry bits out, and that should be lovely. So I'm quite pleased with my dyeing job there. It didn't smell too much like beetroot, so I'm pretty lucky there. Crazy, eh? Then, bit of a crackle. Have to start the other up and down. So you can see it'll be a bit frenetic here. These are rather big samplers in big projects, a lot of them. And I'm just, okay. Some I pick up other places. This was about $2 or $4, maybe $4. Got all the stuff with it. It's a painted canvas, or printed, whatever. It's a design printed in full color. It's a carousel horse by Something Special, and it's got all the floss and all the stuff. Picked that up cheap at one of the shops. And then on the trip last year, we went to Deal, so I have to get a kit, don't I? Counted cross stitch, and so that'll be a start. Then this is the Apache Marriage Blessing. Well, may change the words, I haven't decided. I like the picture itself. It's a busilicate. It's got all the guts in it. So I like that, but yeah. And then I got this one ages ago, $19. The pineapple sampler. It's kind of a rare one. You don't see this very often. Okay. So that had all the stuff in it. It looks like a bit of a small one for me. So look forward to small ones sometimes. This is Shakespeare's birthplace. Might possible start. I like the roses. Hate kits like that. You know, you have to put it out and, oh, yeah. So that's a possible. Guys, stuff is so cheap in the States. got that for $8.99. Nuts. Something like that is very expensive here. This is a cross-stitch picture. Oh, that's last year. This bell pull I thought might inspire me. It's counted cross-stitch, and it's got all the stuff. Again, it's a bit better. Bucilla. I like that. That to me is fun. That's not. That's in wads. You have to separate, but there aren't too many colors, so it shouldn't be too big. This I like. It's a wedding sampler that I picked up. It's pretty. It's nice. Also Williams. She has a brain. She puts it together. So that's cool. I like her charts. I like how they're designed. Like I say, I don't know if I might just put something fiddly there, like a birthday or something for the grandkids. Who knows? And chickens. Picked this up for, I think it was about $4 at a hospice shop. So I thought I would do chickens. And then I have a bag of Christmas ornaments. These are the doodads. So not everything needs to be big. I thought I might do a bird or something. Okay. That would be a quick finish. Or a cupcake. Or a deer head. Don't know about that. Those are the ones that are in the magazines, you know, in the plastic and all that lot. This inspired me. I think this was when, this is a New Zealand one. It's a kit. So it's got all the guts to it. And that's Art Deco in Napier. I picked that up ages ago. Ages and ages and ages. And of course I've got all these. So I can just pick a letter and go for it. And Christmas ornaments, if I wanted to do some of those. And anyway, so I've got some fun ones to do. That's a different one. I could do a box. Helps if I show you a stitchy box. So not everything needs to be the same. And let me see what else. Oh, that's one that I made up. And that's got all those. So I could pick some of those, and that I put the fabric together. So holiday, Christmas things. So that's pretty much it for Maynia. We'll see what happens, and who knows. Unfortunately, I do know where the internet is, and that is a weakness. Now, I'm using this stitching time to just enjoy myself and enjoy the actual process of stitching. The completion's not a must, but it is fun, and I'm enjoying doing different challenges. There's also needlepoint that Yonder Ways is doing, Kimberly Young at Sassy Jacks. So that's fun. So I might try some of that and see if I can up my skills with some of those. So enjoy part of this time. I know it's a difficult time. For those of you who are going and doing you're locked down the heavy yards right now, it is tough. There are times that you hate it, but not always. our stitching allows us to think about some different things, which is really cool. I certainly enjoy looking at various floss tubes. Still watch Cindy's cross stitch, country stitches. Let me see, Teresa Vanette with Kitten Stitcher, Fiber Talk. Oh, just about watch that daily, and they're wild. Let's see, what's her face? Kimberly Young, Yonder Ways, Kindred, Kathleen's Trodden Farm, Primitive Stitcher. There's heaps of them out there. Oh, and Sunshine Stitchers. They're mad, absolutely mad. Crackers, bananas, but fun. And Gary really likes Halloween stuff. I could do my Halloween things. Yeah, who knows? Anyway, oh, a big thank you to Kristen Edwards. That really good pattern that I found, which I'm gutted that she finally, in order to find my unicorn charts, she made available, finally, that'll give you some idea of the variety. It's just beautiful. On, let's see, Historic Sampler World, whatever it is just go to YouTube and find Historic Countries Mystery Sampler. There's a sale that's going. And it's just beautiful. And Kirsten Edwards, who was the Joy of Stitchers chart. That's what I wanted to show you. There's just such a variety. It's a 12-part series. I had about 6 of them for so many years, but I was missing the last year. And it is absolutely beautiful. Anyway, Kirsten Edwards has made them available again. And they are just beautiful. Plus you get something like 87 other charts, which is what I really needed. Maybe not. Anyway, very excited. Have fun with stitching. Enjoy it. Enjoy the peace and serenity. Like sometimes I just turn off just to have 30 minutes of stitching in silence, and that's good. It's cool. Enjoy your stitching. Enjoy, if you like the thing, my floss tube, but enjoy the needlework, okay? And take this as a chance to do something different. Even if it's dyeing, like vegetable dyeing, smash the things together, hot water, and I set with a bit of salt, and then I rinse it well, and then I peg it up. And it's not rocket science, but it's so much fun. I used to do it with weaving and also with wools. So enjoy the needlework, enjoy, and take care. I'll catch you next time, and you'll get, I may only post once a week with this. This will probably take me 3 hours to upload, knowing our internet speed here. Anyway, bye from Wistful. Subscribe if you like, and take care, and feel free to write. Bye.